Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see what's going on here with your person. Okay, so they're showing up as the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, okay. Let's take a look at your energy, Aquarius. The 4 of Pentacles, so you're not holding back. It feels like you're both enjoying this connection. And it does feel like, you know, this is a destined partnership there with the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, or you're both feeling fortunate or lucky to be in this connection or to have one another in each other's lives. Now we do have the 10 of Swords here, so obviously this could be somebody that you're reconciling with or you've had a difficult ending with, and maybe you've reconnected and it's really fun and it feels really right. But for others of you, this is just somebody who's definitely put a very difficult cycle behind them, you know, so whether they've experienced personal loss or an ending. With the 9 of Cups, I feel like you and this person are most likely really enjoying each other, keeping it casual, dating, you know, hooking up, going out for drinks, dinner, things like that. This person may still be a little bit guarded though because of that 10 of Swords. Okay, and do pay attention to the number sequence 1010 coming through. So you might be seeing it on the clock or just getting, you know, seeing it online, on license plates, addresses, things like that. But I also think with the 7 of Wands, your person is somebody who gets a lot of attention, and I think they're really willing to fight for this connection with you, Aquarius. Like they're really feeling it. Okay, with Temperance energy in reverse, for some of you though, this person might struggle with a little bit of excess. Okay, and again, they may have used some unhealthy coping mechanisms to get through this 10 of Swords. So it could be drinking too much, going out too much, spending too much, or something like that. But I do think you're meeting them or you're getting together with them at a time when they're up leveling and most likely trying to address that. This person may be a little bit, you know, you might feel like things are moving a little bit quickly, or maybe they feel that way, but I do think like it's quite the ride. It's quite fun. All right, they're viewing you as the 10 of Wands in reverse. So they feel like this is some sort of new beginning here, Aquarius. They feel like with you, they can leave their burdens at the door. You know, they can leave their burdens behind them. Yeah, there's something about you that like just makes them kind of forget all the difficulties that they've experienced or what's happened in the past. And again, I'm also getting a lot of passion. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, your energy, I feel like you are, you know, you're not holding back. You feel like you're quite compatible. You're letting things flow. But with the Page of Swords in reverse, you're still kind of, you know, not side-eyeing this person, but still checking this person out, still really looking at this connection, still checking to see like, is everything cool? Is this fun? Is everything, you know, is everything gelling for me? And you're viewing this person as the 9 of Swords in reverse. So you may know that this person has been through a very recent 10 of Swords. And you're right to be discerning. You're right to sort of have your wits about you. You know, is this a rebound connection? You know, is this person in a healthy energy? But with the Wheel of Fortune, I do think for the most part, this is a destined connection. I also feel like things are moving along quite swiftly and quite seamlessly for you two. Now, this person is seeing the connection as the 6 of Swords in reverse. So that could be some of their anxieties about this not, you know, being able to move forward. And maybe they feel a little bit guilty because of what they've been through, or they're worried that you're going to judge them, okay, and not want to, you know, not want to take things beyond just that sort of fun dating stage. And you're viewing the connection as the Unknown card, which is an extra card in this deck. But you know, I kind of feel like you're not sure, like you're feeling good, you're enjoying this, but I also feel like you're just not quite sure where this is exactly going. And I kind of feel like you're just up for finding out. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but you're also not giving too much to this connection until you really know who this person is, or you really know what this person is all about. Okay. So let's take a look and see, what do we need to know about this person for Aquarius? All right, so we see the Magician and the Mirror. So your person is definitely, I feel this person is like really getting their SHIT together. The Magician card tells me that this person does have a lot to offer. I feel they're communicative. I feel they're taking action towards you. I actually feel like this connection feels like a godsend for this person. That this person feels like, there's magic here. And they really do want to make this happen. This person may be also being strategic. Okay, so they may be planning your next date. They might be planning, where things are going to go from here. And we see adjacent possibilities. I kind of feel like this person isn't looking at anybody else, Aqua. They're just looking at you. Like, I just feel you've brought so much light and fun to this person's life. And for a lot of you, it does feel like this is somebody new, but of course it could be somebody, that you've had an ending with. Trust your judgment and your intuition. All right, let's see. We have passion. So this person's very attracted to you. They're loving this fun energy. You have insane chemistry. They feel like you two like each other equally. You're having fun. They're having fun. I think you're getting to know each other. You're talking more. You may not be, maybe you started off not talking every day, but now it feels like, you're talking, much more frequently, sharing much more. Okay, this person's loving it. In your energy, I think that this person is going through some sort of healing. I think you're playing it cool though. I was going to call you Capricorn. My goodness, Aquarius. Maybe you're a Capricorn Aquarius cusp, or you have Capricorn in your chart, or there's something in the Capricorn reading I just did. But I kind of feel like you're just kind of waiting for things to surface too. Like you're doing your homework with that Page of Swords in reverse. And there may be something here that doesn't completely sit right with you. And so you're just kind of seeing how it plays out, trying to get to know this person a little bit better. And we see the Golden Mirror, which, I don't think you're dealing with somebody who's a narcissist. Look at that. We see healing heart. So this person is healing, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Maybe this person has addictions or, is getting healthier or something. And again, you're like, is this the right time? Is this the right person? But I feel with the Golden Mirror energy, I think you're trying to see if this person, is capable of having like a balanced relationship. But I also read with this card that you're focused on yourself. Like you don't want to get involved in a situation that's going to, lower your vibration, or you don't want to get into a situation that you're the one that has to do all the work, or you take on too many burdens and things like that. So let's see what this person would like to say to you. So I think you've got your wits about you. I think you're being quite discerning. All right, let's see. All right, we have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Okay, so again, I don't think that's necessarily the case. That may be for some of you where, you've been in a connection here with this person. But actually what I'm getting here is I kind of feel like this person has some habits that they know they need to break, or they've kind of recently broken. And again, that might be causing a little bit of a pause for you. And we see neglected. I failed to give you what you need. So maybe that happened in the past, Aquarius. But for a lot of you, I kind of feel like this person just worries. They're just worried that maybe they can't give you what you need, or that you're going to judge them or pass judgment on them for, who they were in the past or what they've just been through. All right. And, and it's okay. If the situation doesn't feel healthy, then that's okay. Okay. It's not like you're, passing judgment because, you don't give anybody a chance or out of arrogance or anything. But, I feel like you're protecting your energy. So what else do we need to know about this connection? So this person may come in with an apology here. This connection is passionate but not enduring. Okay, so for some of my Aquarius, it may just be something that is a good time, because I do see you being a little bit unsure about where this is actually going. But at the bottom of the deck, we do see different pages that you and this person might not share the same vision for the future. So for some of my Aquarius out there, there is a real possibility that this may be a connection for sexual healing. This may be a short-lived connection, or it may be a summer fling. There's a lot of passion. I do think you two are getting to know each other. I think you're you know, you're letting things flow, but I can definitely see that there are some things here that are kind of making you raise your eyebrow, or really you're checking in to see, is this somebody that I can really invest in, or that I really want to be in a higher level of, you know, commitment with. So take your time, Aqua, you know, try to dot all of your I's, cross all your T's, take time getting to know this person, and focus much more on this person's actions than what they're saying. I feel that's where you're going to really find the truth about whether or not this is something you want to pursue or not. All right, we get confirmation there from that truck outside. I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.